current news podcast.
With Elu and Jesse.
Yes.
Hey there. Ready to dive into something truly heartwarming? We're going to be tackling this viral TikTok trend that started with a simple observation at Target. And it just kind of snowballed into this amazing wave of kindness. We've got a fascinating Washington Post article all queued up. And let me tell you, it's incredible how one mom's experience resonated with millions.
That's really something.
What I thought was so fascinating is how this all unfolded. We're talking about a seemingly ordinary moment, a misplaced purse, right? Just sitting there in the baby aisle that spiraled into this incredible social movement. All right, so let's set the scene. Dinesha Gonzalez, a mom from Nashville, is at Target with her toddler when she spots a lone purse just sitting on a shelf. Now, anyone who's ever navigated Target with a toddler knows that chaos reigns supreme, right?
Oh, tell me about it.
But Dinesha, she paused. She noticed this purse. And it sparked something really profound.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't just about a lost item, was it? It was like Dinesha tapped into this unspoken understanding about motherhood.
Exactly. See, that misplaced purse became a symbol of the invisible load so many mothers carry.
Mm-hmm.
The constant mental juggling, the self-sacrifice, the pressure to do it all. And Dinesha, in that moment, she gave a voice to that feeling with her now viral TikTok video.
So we're talking about that powerful 17-second clip where she simply says, she deserved the purse, with this audible exhale in the background. Man, even hearing you describe it gives me chills.
Right. It was so simple, yet so profound. And that exhale, that's what really got me. It was like a collective sigh of recognition from mothers everywhere saying, yes, I feel that too.
You know, it's amazing how such a small detail can add this whole other layer of meaning and shared experience. It's no wonder that video went viral and sparked the hashtag she deserved the purse.
Yeah, it really took off from there.
And then you've got Cecily Bauchman. She's like this mom influencer with a huge following, and she just takes this whole thing to another level.
Right. We're talking 2 million followers.
Exactly.
Bauchman, she sees Dinesha's video and decides to kind of pay it forward,
Mm-hmm.
But in a really cool way.
Yeah, how's she?
So she buys a $100 Target gift card and tucks it into a pack of diapers with a note that said, hey,
Yeah.
you deserve that special you thing. You are amazing.
I love that she chose diapers. She was specifically targeting moms who might be feeling most overwhelmed in that moment, right?
Absolutely. It's all about the validation, like we were saying before, the acknowledgement that makes all the difference. It's like saying, I see you, mama. You're doing a great job, even if it doesn't always feel like it.
It's so true. And this is where social media, for all its flaws, really shines. Bachman's act of kindness, it just inspired this wave of similar stories. Moms were sharing screenshots of online orders, leaving gift cards tucked away in stores.
Yeah, it was really something.
It's like this virtual chain reaction of empathy turning into real-world action.
Totally.
What I find so fascinating is how these stories, they kind of showcase the diversity of experiences within motherhood, too.
Yeah, definitely.
The article mentions one mom, Katie, she was so moved by all this that she bought a stack of gift cards, and she just started sticking them onto formula containers. Formula. She even borrowed tape from a Target employee to make it happen.
Yeah, I love that.
That little detail about the tape, right?
Yeah, it's great.
It speaks to the spontaneity of it all. It wasn't about some big, elaborate plan. It was about acting on that impulse to show support however she could in that moment.
Right.
And then on the flip side, you have someone like Danielle, a mom of two, who was determined to find, the right person for her act of kindness.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about Danielle. Her story really stuck with me.
So Danielle's in the Walmart parking lot, and she sees this mom struggling with a newborn and a car seat. And we've all been there, right? That feeling of being completely overwhelmed, just trying to get out the door.
Oh, absolutely. Those early days with a newborn are no joke. You're running on fumes, sleep deprived, and suddenly even a trip to the grocery store feels monumental.
Exactly. And Danielle, she sees this mom. And she remembers those feelings so vividly, but instead of just offering a sympathetic glance or whatever, she decides to give this mom a $100 gift card. But here's the thing. She doesn't just hand it over in the parking lot. She follows the mom inside and watches as she sadly puts things back on the shelf, things she clearly wanted for herself. It's like a real-life echo of that lost purse moment.
Oh, wow.
So it becomes about truly bearing witness to another mother's struggle, not just offering a fleeting gesture.
Exactly. And when she finally approaches the mom in the baby aisle, you can just hear the emotion in her voice. When Danielle hands her the gift card, it's that raw, genuine human connection that elevates this beyond just a random act of kindness. you know?
It's incredible how this like simple act, leaving a gift card, it morphed into something so much deeper, right?
Really did.
It became about recognizing each other's struggles, offering a moment of grace amidst the chaos of motherhood, you know?
Yeah, totally.
And what's so remarkable is that it wasn't like orchestrated or anything. This wasn't some big charity drive or a social media campaign. It was organic, it was genuine, and I think that's why it resonated so deeply with people.
Yeah, for sure.
It tapped into that like universal feeling of, man, moms need a break too, and it empowered people to actually do something about it, you know?
Right. And what I think is especially interesting is it really highlights this often unspoken aspect of motherhood, the sacrifices.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't necessarily about these grand gestures of selflessness being acknowledged, but rather those like everyday unseen moments, putting back the shampoo you wanted or delaying that coffee date with a friend. It was about acknowledging the weight of those seemingly small choices that kind of collectively make up a mother's experience. You know what I mean?
Totally. And social media, in this case, it provided this platform for those experiences to be shared and validated. Like it allowed mothers to connect across geographical boundaries and be like, I see you, I've been there.
Yeah.
And to offer like a virtual hug, you know, in the form of a hashtag or a shared story or whatever. This whole movement really makes you realize the power of a simple observation. Denisha, she saw that misplaced purse, and instead of just walking by, she chose to like pause, empathize, and then share that empathy with the world. And from that one small act, this whole wave of kindness was born.
It's really amazing.
And it's a powerful reminder that we don't need
That's right.
elaborate plans or grand gestures to make a difference. Sometimes it's those small acts of awareness, those moments of genuine connection that can have the most profound ripple effect.
It really can.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I think the takeaway is clear. Motherhood, it's amazing, obviously, but it can be incredibly demanding, too. It's a constant juggling act. It's a delicate balance of meeting everyone else's needs while trying to carve out a sliver of space for yourself at the same time. This story isn't just about leaving gift cards at Target. It's a call to action for all of us to truly see the mothers in our lives, our partners, our sisters, our friends, our colleagues, everyone. It's about recognizing their efforts, big and small.
Yeah.
And finding ways to offer support.
Absolutely.
Whether it's a listening ear, a helping hand, or maybe even a well-placed gift card.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Because sometimes that's all it takes to make a world of difference.
Turn the dial to the daily news. Turn the dial to the daily news. Turn the dial to the daily news. Bringing voices, headlines, and shoes. We turn the dial to the daily news.